Hello, this is a review of Prospero Burns, the 15th book of the Horus Heresy by Dan Abnett. And this is a pretty good book. It's book 15 of the Horus Heresy. It's not my favorite book in the series so far, but I'm glad I read it. I'm going to keep reading the Horus Heresy. It focuses on the Space Wolves. They are interesting. They're kind of like the Viking themed Space Marines chapter. One thing I would say about the book, to get my critiques out of the way, is that the back matter is kind of misleading. The back matter makes you think that this is all about the sacking of the planet Prospero by the Space Wolves. And if you've read the first 14 novels, you know that this epic battle involving the Space Wolves and the Thousand Suns on the planet Prospero is really, significant. But only about 40-50 pages is devoted to that battle. So back matter makes it seem like the whole novel is all focused on that. So that was a little disappointing. But with that said, the rest of the story is fun and interesting and very well written. Dan Abnett does this thing where he uses like an outsider perspective, an outsider character, to you as the reader adopt this mortal perspective, and you're gazing on the immortals, the movers and shakers of the world. So the main character is this Skald who is kind of transformed by the Space Wolves into something more, and but he's also being manipulated by all sorts of huge powers, the Chaos Gods. Magnus, the Primarch of the Thousand Suns, is manipulating him. Even Lehman Russ, the Primarch of the Space Wolves, is manipulating him. And so he's tossed to and fro, but he doesn't know what's going on, and you as the reader do not know what's going on. But it's exciting. You're kind of pulled through this story. There's some really cool things about this too that I'd like to talk about. The big events of the Horus Heresy kind of show up. Like if you've been following the thread of the story, like things like the triumph at Ulanor, where the Emperor decides to no longer participate in the crusade, to go back to Terra and do his secret experiments. That's involved. The Council of Nicaea, where Magnus is censured for his use of sorcery. That's involved. Other things too. You get references to the anatheme and anatheme, the cursed knife that wounds Horus. All sorts of cool stuff for someone who's been following along. Probably not the novel to read if you haven't read any of the other novels, but it's a good one. I'd recommend it. Prospero Burns, and have a good day.